Welcome to my YouTube channel, ExploRN EmCheng. I just released a video a couple days ago. If you haven't watched it, please go ahead and watch that video. Water, it's good for you. Okay, as I was saying, I just put out a new video recently, and if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. I'm doing this a little backwards because I wanted to introduce myself and welcome you to my new YouTube channel before I started putting out new content so you can get to know me and I could get to know you guys. This video is to tell you guys a little bit more about myself, because why would you watch videos from someone that you don't know? A couple things I'm going to hit in this video. One is I'm going to tell you about myself. This is a little intro. 2, I'm going to tell you why I decided to start a YouTube channel. 3, I'm going to tell you what you can expect out of my channel. And 4, I'm going to tell you where my YouTube channel name and handle, ExploRN EmCheng, comes from. So, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, ExploRN EmCheng. My name is Emily Cheng, and I am a travel nurse from New York, and I'm currently here in California. Travel nursing has been my dream for about 4 years now, since my last year in nursing school. I am super grateful for the opportunity to be able to travel and be able to work as a nurse. 2 passions that I have combined in one is really truly a dream come true. So by trade, I am a CVICU nurse, CTICU nurse, ICU nurse, and CVICU means cardiovascular ICU, CTICU means cardiothoracic ICU, and ICU means intensive care unit. Depending on where you are in the United States, they'll call CVICU and CTICU very interchangeably. In New York it was called CTICU, but here and everywhere else in the US it's listed as a CVICU. Basically that just means open heart surgery patients. After they come out of surgery, they come to recover with me. ICU is a specialty in nursing. It's a critical care specialty in nursing, and depending on the hospital, depending on how big it is or how small it is, there are different types of specialties within intensive care. So there's medical, there's surgical, there is CVICU, there is neuro, and trauma. So depending on the facility, there's either a general or there's more specified ICUs. So why in the world would I create a YouTube channel? So I decided to create a YouTube channel because I wanted a creative outlet that I can use, and I have always been fascinated by YouTube and video making, so I figured why not give it a go. I've started multiple YouTube channels in the past. I've actually sang on YouTube. What? It's not on anymore, so don't try to look it up. I wanted a place where I can document this really unique experience of being a travel nurse, because there's so little people who can do this and have the opportunity to do this. So I wanted this space and this YouTube to be able to inspire and motivate other people who are thinking about doing travel nursing or were interested in this lifestyle, because it is a very big undertaking, and I think there is a bit of a lack in terms of someone who's able to share those new experiences and those trials and tribulations of being a new travel nurse. And that's kind of where I wanted to fill in and share these raw moments and experiences with you guys. And I knew that there was going to be a lot of personal and professional growth. Third reason I decided to start this YouTube channel was to also motivate and inspire people. I'm a very self-motivating person, but I also, of course, in times where I can't self-motivate, I am very motivated and inspired by other people and other people's stories and experiences. And so I wanted to be that person to be able to inspire and motivate others through my journey. So I'm hoping that this will be that. So what can you expect from my YouTube channel? You can expect all the feels. One more time. All the feels, because if you follow me on my Instagram, here is the handle. If you follow me on my Instagram, you will see and know that I share a lot of raw and candid feelings, and to me, validating and being able to feel all the feelings is a big part of life. And I think that when we suppress feelings, there's no good that can come of that. And going through a lot of change, you're always going to have a lot of different feelings, and I intend on sharing those things. Life is not full of rainbows and butterflies and glitter and unicorns, so I am fully aware of that, and I plan to share all the trials and tribulations that I go through my experiences, and try to keep it as raw and as real and as candid as I can with you guys. And of course, the biggest thing you'll see on this YouTube channel is about travel nursing. That's what I do. There are a lot of adjustment periods that I'm still learning since I've only done one assignment so far, and I fully intend on giving you my experiences, my tips and tricks about this entire experience and all the stressors and everything. The traveling would definitely be the best part of this job, but the nursing part can be a little tricky, and there's definitely a huge, steep learning curve that I plan to share with you guys. I've been a nurse for almost 3.5 years. What? And I've learned a lot during that time from different jobs, different hospitals, and of course now doing travel nursing. It always keeps you on your toes, which is really good. And I have learned a lot of tips and tricks and things that have made me a more efficient and better nurse, and so I will be sharing a lot of that information with you guys, as well as really big nursing topics, because I'm really interested in the nursing profession as a whole, and so topics such as nurse burnout is very intriguing to me. I think there needs to be more of a discussion and a dialogue amongst nurses on how to prevent burnout, what is burnout, so I'll be talking about those really interesting topics as well. And of course, the biggest thing on this channel will be about traveling, because there's a reason why I became a travel nurse. I really like traveling, really love it. Sharing experiences of the different trips I go on. Traveling is such a beautiful, beautiful opportunity to have, and I highly recommend it to everyone. So where does ExploRN EmCheng come from? Where did I get it? How did I think of it? How did I brainstorm it? And I was thinking about starting my Instagram and also starting a YouTube channel. I was thinking about a word that had the same letter as EmCheng, which is short for Emily Cheng. It's a nickname I've had since high school, and it just rolls off the tongue. A lot of people call me Em, and then came naturally. And so I was thinking about a word that started with an E, and I was like, exploring. I love exploring, whether that's personal exploration or exploring this beautiful, beautiful earth, or exploring health and fitness. I think exploring can be identified in a lot of different aspects of my life. I really like puns, and I really like wordplay as well, and so I was thinking of how to incorporate RN, which is short for registered nurse, into my name somehow. I didn't want to just be Nurse EmCheng or EmCheng RN, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I might go back to that, but I wanted something more creative and more clever. And exploring, I was like, exploring, how can I put RN into that? So nix the exploring part of exploring and replace the R-I-N-G at the end with RN, and the way you should, or the way I pronounce it, is ExploRN, like we're going exploring. And that's how I came up with the name. Honestly, I think it's pretty clever. If you think it's clever too, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm really trying to get motivated and inspired by this creative process, and seeing results is a big part of that. So, you know, if you guys like this video, if you found it interesting, well, found me interesting, you can subscribe, like this video, put a comment below, tell me what kind of videos you want to see, because I have a whole list of videos and ideas that I have, but of course, whatever you want to see, I want to make sure to deliver. And I'm always very open to criticism and critique. I always want to improve all the different aspects of my life, so please let me know what I can do better, what you didn't like, what you liked about this video. Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me again on this channel, and let's go exploring.